Oh, there were plenty of supporters and protesters who showed up to have their feelings heard about Homan's visit today. One protest is still underway in front of the public safety building. That's where we find Newsroom NBC investigative reporter Jennifer Luque.
Yeah, Nikki, the protest actually moved under the bridge overpass so that we could escape the storm as well. You can see hours after Homan's visit, there are still protesters out here. They have been here since 11 o'clock this morning. And there were a number of organized protests against this visit and against the Trump immigration policies. But there were also supporters who showed up to let Homan know they like the work that he's doing.
Hours before Homan arrived, supporters of him, President Trump, and the Rochester Police Department lined up in front of the Locust Club.
I support the Locust Club, and they have a very hard job. They're turned into the villains.
I'm here today because I just want our PD to know that the decision that they made to assist another officer was the right one, and we support that.
But right across the street from the supporters,
no justice, no peace,
were the protesters. They used bullhorns to try and ensure Homan heard them going into and out of the Locust Club.
The people united will never be defeated.
At the same time, a separate protest was held in front of the public safety building.
Rochester is a sanctuary city, and I think it's very important that we protect that and preserve that. Make sure that we're protecting immigrants' constitutional rights to due process. And I think there's a lot of abuses of power going on, and that we need to stand up and do something about it.
They've been retrained. No one's losing their jobs over it. And it's like, okay, well, let's just get all on the same page. And this is just such a stunt to come here and, again, drive a wedge between the police and the community.
So the protests against Homan's visit are wrapping up around 5 o'clock, and then many of these folks will be transitioning over to City Hall, weather depending, of course, where they have a rally planned in support of the sanctuary city policy here in the city of Rochester. As we know, the Trump administration has filed a lawsuit against the city of Rochester for that policy. So after we leave you here, we are going to get in the car. We're going to go to City Hall, and we'll see you live back there coming up at 5. Nikki?
All right. Also glad to see you're under the bridge and staying dry. Thank you, Jen. And, you know, there weren't just those pockets of protesters around the public safety building and the Locust Club. There were protesters spread out around town. We found these folks on Culver Road over 490 with signs reading "Homan Go Home" and a banner that said "Due process is overdue."